Happy Sunday morning. This is me from the treadmill. And today I got a lot of stuff to do. And I don't know, I can sometimes focus better or stay better on focus when I'm moving. And I've just done my review, which is the first thing that I want to do every Sunday morning to have it out of the way, to be able to focus on the rest of the day has to offer or that I have to do. Now I'm going to send out a newsletter. It is going to be the first newsletter in 2 years. And I have to rebrand it before I do that because I'm not acting under the brand of the Mindful Manager, which I did 2 years ago when I had something similar going on. Yeah, then I'm sending the newsletter, then I'm going for a little walk, and then I'm getting back to Whistle because still I want to release it this weekend. And there are quite some things to do. But before I get to that, I have to focus on the stuff that keeps me kind of sane. So, yeah, let's work on the other stuff before, and then let's get back to Whistle. It is Sunday evening, and I'm about to release Whistle AI to the world. I don't expect like people running into it after the minute I post something about it or anything like that. But today is the day where I'm activating the payments, so you can then really sign up to it. And that is quite an important part because if nobody pays for it, what's the point? I'm not that idealistic that I offer the service for free. So let's see if people will actually use it. I'll press the release button in a couple of minutes. Or what means the release button? I will deploy the final version where Stripe is enabled. I'm excited about that. And another thing that I did today, I also released the first newsletter after 2 years, which is quite cool. And I didn't check how many people opened it, which was also a thing for me. It's Monday evening and we have a milestone to celebrate. This is also the end of the video, by the way. Whistle is live. It is on production. You can now purchase it. You can now log in. You can now do a 7-day trial. But this is not the end. This is, of course, only the beginning of the journey with Whistle, because now the harder part begins. Marketing it, making people understand it, because it's not like the everyday app that everyone will use, but it has a very specific use case for people that build with AI and that want to market with AI and things like that. But I still think it's an incredible app. So celebrate small wins. Therefore, cheers on Whistle. And yes, this video was chaotic, but that's okay. See you next time. Today I'm going for one day, I'm going to the headquarters of the company I work for. A little bit of a workshop there, a little bit of just being present there. And this requires me to sit in the car for 4 hours. But since I like driving, it's not too bad. It gives me time to process. It gives me time to think, and it gives me time to make some progress in the audiobooks I'm listening to. At the moment I'm listening to Scarcity Brain, which is freaking interesting where this kicks in, because a lot of life is just... I don't know how to phrase it. A lot of life is just dictated by our scarcity brain, of how we're wired to always look for more, always want something better. And it's funny because while you read this book, or listen to this book in my case, you will discover a ton of things, a ton of stories where you will discover yourself in, and this makes it even more interesting. Other than that, Whistle released yesterday. You can buy it, you can purchase it, I get money, so everything's alright. But now comes the more interesting part, or the now begins the actual work, which is marketing it, other than just talking in these videos about it. So I think we have a case there still, we have a really big case there, and now it's time to show it to the world, because I think a lot of people will love it. Because this time it was even more than battery pages. I'm scratching my own edge. I know how much time this tool will save me. It already has. Like, I've put together yesterday, I've put together a Instagram post with it, different slides from the newsletter that I sent out on Sunday. So this is damn cool. This is really cool. Looking forward to show it a bit more to the world. Alright, I'll catch you later. Where I'm really struggling at the moment is putting out these videos. So I have 2 videos already that need to be edited, that I need to publish, and I don't make time at the moment for that, and that sucks. Because I said I will create a video every week, that I also will continue, because I learned last year how much I enjoy the process and how much this process also helps me to figure stuff out. And I need to get better at that. I need to put that on my calendar, because in reality right now it isn't. I do not have a slot in the week where I edit a video. And that has to change. But now I will have a working session for 1 hour where I'm coaching someone, where I'm helping someone, and you can get a session like that as well. The idea is simple. You come into the session, we talk about your specific situation. If you're a leader, if you want to become a leader, if you want to lead yourself better, then I have systems for you that I can share with you, that we can talk through your specific situation, and you walk away with something for totally free. The only thing that I do is I record myself like that, so that if I say something smart, that I can use that on social media, or for my content, or for whatever. Yeah. So 9 minutes left. I have to prepare for the call, and in the evening I will will edit the 2 videos of the last 2 weeks and publish one of them. In the next couple of days I will publish the next one, and then I will put editing this one on the calendar so that I don't miss it. Good plan. It is Sunday and a lot has happened, but not a lot that I could film or have filmed or however. So this week we launched Whistle on one hand, and I created a short video and sent it to some creators. So basically cold outreach, I would call it. And asked them to give it a try. 2 responded until now, and yeah, don't have any real feedback by now, but have to keep going there. Other than that, this weekend was quite full. Yesterday I worked as a security guard. This is the side gig that I have, where I also did a short reel about, like, if you have a side gig that is outside of your usual discipline, you will definitely learn a lot. So usually people get paid to do what I say, or they explicitly pay me as a coach to tell them what to do. But as a bouncer or security guard, you have to find other ways to convince them, and that is via presence, via communication, and that's quite a different game. So yeah. What else to tell? Next week will be quite full as well. I'm traveling again for a total of 3 days, so from 3 nights away. And next weekend we have a trip upcoming. So next week will be interesting to not forget to film. So yeah. But I would say let's end it here. Whistle is live. You can download it, or not download it. You can sign up below. Also, I still have some free coaching sessions available for what is upcoming? June. And the end of May as well.
So if you're interested in that, get a free working session. I'll put a link below, and then I would say I see you in the next one.